I'm going to go ahead and do another power reducing formula here, and it's going to get just as crunchy as the last one was. And we pretty much almost have the same prerequisites. Rewrite the expression to a first power in terms of cosine. So we just want to make them so that they're all in terms of cosine and that they all have a power of 1. Once we have that, then we can stop, and we know that we're going to be done then. Okay? All right, so let's see here. I can write this as the cosine squared of x squared, right? And we have a power reducing formula for this. Just look back on the previous video on in that formula. So this guy right here is 1 plus cosine of 2x over 2. And then I'm going to square all that because I have my square right here. All right, I'm going to do the same thing like I did on last problem. I'm going to square the bottom right now and just say, okay, that's going to be 1/4 and then times, but I'm going to square this right here. 1 plus cosine of 2x times 1 plus cosine of 2x. Okay, so let's go ahead and square this whole binomial here. I'll get 1/4 times 1, 1's 1. Then I get 1 cosine of 2x and another cosine of 2x, so plus 2 cosine of 2x. And then plus cosine squared of 2x. Okay, and so we can't stop there because everything's not written in the first power. We still have a power of 2, so we need to use the power reducing formula again. Oops. We need to use the power reducing formula again and replace this guy. Okay, and it's going to be the same thing as we did on the last problem, where since this is 2x, it's now our double angle will become a 4x, and you'll see right here when I'll do that. So I write down the 1. We have 2 cosine of 2x plus, now the square power here, so now we're going to replace that with 1 plus cosine, and now I'm going to do 4x, right? Because it normally is just 2x, but because there's a 2 attached to it, got to multiply it by 2, which you get 4, and that's all over 2. Now, if you look at the directions here, all it said was to write it as a first power and in terms of cosine. If you look at all this, it's all power of 1, and it's all in terms of cosine. So I'm just going to stop right there. Yeah, I could do a lot of simplifying by multiplying through the 1/4 and combining any like terms, but we don't need to do any more work than all that was required. So that would be our final answer right there.